Well, go live.
Yeah. That was wild.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't be able to happen.
That app was like, I'm closing and I'm taking Skype with me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You know what? I'm taking Finder Window 2 as well. Can't have that one either.
You can't have that back. All right. Beautiful.
All right. Some more work on the old ladies. Oh, and also some more work on getting the camera set up. Right screen. Advanced. Turn that down. Turn that up.
Exactly. Oh, I need to get a burp water at intermission.
Ah. All right, which brush? Which brush? Use this one. The old Rosemary & Co. 00.
00.
7. Get it?
7.
Like James Bond.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I've only seen a couple of James Bond.
I was about to ask. I think I've only ever seen a couple as well.
Lucky Bat. Oh! I think I've seen all the Daniel Craig Bonds.
I haven't. I don't even know which ones I've seen.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen a couple of the older ones, but like when I was young.
I think I saw a couple of the older ones when I was young, and then maybe some of the newer ones when I was slightly older.
I want to say I watched all the Daniel Craig Bonds at Fox's house.
Ah.
So this is actually a private live stream for Lucky Bat. So
Exactly. I forgot to put it on the Discord, so let me do that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that will make everyone join.
Mm-hmm.
There she blows.
Oh, it blows all right.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Do.
A little inappropriate. Right, since no one's here, take off your shirt.
Yeah. TK Studio Prince, hello.
Oh my goodness. I love a good TK Studio Prince. Speaking of which, I don't know if you've looked. I've been working on my little gnome for Nick's 3D Adventure. And,
Michael Spitz. Hey, brother, sup.
Sup.
All right, wish me luck, everybody. I'm gonna dot the I's.
Oh my goodness. You know, I don't think I will on my Malifaux minis. I think that's fine.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to see the size of those gremlin faces.
Oh my god. I hope they're like every single one of their fingers is separate from their body or something crazy. I still don't know what I want to buy. I mean, I have to read the book. That's the main thing.
Whoa, 77 wave. Mr. Lion Guy, you can dot the I's, but do not cross them.
Ah.
Too big a brush. Steam Geeko On, you guys are awesome. I'm a little drunk as I've had the first chance to be with friends in a year. Are you introducing them to our videos? Treasure Hoard Hobbies, yo.
Yo. Do you think we get the most compliments from drunk people?
Yes.
I like it. Well, I'm high on life right now.
Yeah.
Drugs aren't cool, except they are. But, yeah, high on life.
If we had dare ads, like if we had to do an anti-drug, it'd be very like it'd be very pro safe usage of drugs.
Oh my
Like it'd be like pro usage.
Oh yeah.
But used responsibly.
Mm-hmm. And it would every episode would end with, "Do you neun hoyt the dangle?"
You know, if you've been drinking or you've been smoking too much, you know, drive the speed limit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know, operate heavy machinery with great care.
Exactly. You heard it here, folks.
I'm sure the baby will be fine.
Yeah. You know what? That baby doesn't want to go to sleep. Give him a drink. That always helps.
TK's 3D Prints just started painting 30 Poxwalkers. Ooh, sounds like that Nurgle army's coming along nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Treasure Hoard Hobbies, hot take to start us off. Opinions on bagels. Bagels are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I like bagels.
Love a bagel.
Can't say I get them too often, but
yeah, definitely don't.
I enjoy them. I like the everything bagel.
I like the everything bagel as well. Little cream cheese on top.
Yeah.
And, we're good to go. There are some people that just like a dry bagel, and I don't respect them. Put a little spread on there. Whenever we would have like kind of crazy long build days, the technical director at UWM would bring bagels.
Mm-hmm.
And that was always fun.
Kinonas, I'm high on the old-fashioned way, huff and glue while assembling models.
Exactly. Tamiya putty.
Oh my gosh, you don't want to huff Tamiya putty. Mm-hmm. You'll die. Mr. Lion Guy, I'm really enjoying this. Scroll too fast. Really enjoyed this series. I am starting a lot of skin on a model for the missus, and I feel a lot more confident going after them. Watching you paint the last set of legs was cool. Yeah, this is definitely a good series for that.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the most skin. I mean, I painted that naked Tau, but that was it was blue, mm-hmm. So it wasn't really like painting skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, painting humans is really hard because it's easy to tell if you did it wrong.
Yeah, everyone knows what humans look like.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Steam Geeko 1, friend has agreed that your painting skills are amazing and he wishes to be at that level one day. Well, okay, I can suggest painting lots of random stuff. Because I feel like I painted for years and years just painting Space Marines and Necrons, and I got okay. But painting weird stuff is, I think, how I really improved. Whereas, like, okay, if I was just doing 40K, I probably wouldn't be painting these 3 ladies.
Yeah.
Or, all the other weird random things, salamander ninjas.
Ah, my God.
An ultramarine.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. You're faced with all these different challenges, and you have to overcome them.
Mm-hmm.
Art through adversity.
And just a little reminder, just because you mentioned those salamanders, we have a little Patreon stream coming up after this.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll talk about some maybe a big salamander.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. If you catch my drift.
TK's difference. Remember, folks, hit the thumbs down and show your support. We love them. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe icon for all the latest videos and streams. We also have a Discord and a Patreon.
Exactly. And no one has liked this video, which is good.
Yeah.
And whoever likes the video, I'll figure out who you are and ban you. So you're not allowed.
Michael Spitz, do you have a Poxwalker guide? Can't paint the ones from First Strike. I don't yet, although there may be something coming up with Nurgle.
Mm-hmm.
There could be.
All right, somebody like the stream.
No!
They're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna be shadow banned.
Yeah.
I wish that was an option.
Francisco Del Real weird stuff, like the company.
Nice. I get it.
Jonathan Du Bois, I've watched a lot of your videos on painting. It is a lot of good tips and tricks. Yeah.
and that's the biggest thank you.
Yep.
That you can receive.
Where is my chocolate brown?
Jeez.
I can't paint anything without chocolate brown.
That's true. Name a mini that you've painted that doesn't have chocolate brown on it.
Boy, I don't know if I can. I don't think my Necrons have chocolate brown, because they're white, and then their weapons are red, yellow, and orange.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think I use chocolate brown on my Necrons.
What about on the base?
The base is sand yellow, and orange and red pigment powder.
Okay, you passed this one.
And then the rim of the base is P3 iron hull gray.
Yeah, there you go.
Although there is chocolate brown on the flayed one's flesh.
All right, so not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Muto, 10 push-ups. I like it. Again, it has to be burpees.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta switch it to burpees.
Yeah.
It's just too good. Woe 77, about to paint a bust from a book series I like. What book series? 50 Shades of Grey? Twilight?
Yeah, I have all the Twilight busts. Although I refuse to paint the Edward Cullen one. Team Jacob all the way.
Yeah, I agree.
Brettas, are you painting Vulcan, Jay? He's the biggest salamander you know. Ooh, you know what? I wouldn't say no to that. The Salamander Primaris Captain. I forget what it's called, but that is a sick model.
There we go. That was a little wet.
Yeah, I do. It'd be cool. If Games Workshop maybe were to come out with more Primaris stuff, I wouldn't say no to some more chapter-specific captains.
TK Studio Prints. What are you using, Nick, for your sculpting? I am using
Tinkercad.
Blender. No. Oh, that was heavily suggested. But I wanna push myself. It's fun. It's hard. I've only been doing this, just been doing an hour, 2 hours in Blender a day, and I'm already so much better than when I started. It's kind of crazy. Could you even imagine working at it a little bit each day makes you a little bit better each day?
Jacob, Aquino Quinones. Jacob literally fell in love with a baby. # Team Edward.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think, to be fair, though, his magical powers let him know that the baby was going to grow up hot.
and really, that's all you can hope for. Take it to your rinse. Yeah, I was wondering if it was Blender. Yeah.
Comic Wolf. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Whoa, 77. Ravenous. So that's the series? Ravenous. Never heard of it. Unless that's not about vampires, is it? Not the Twilight vampires, like real vampires.
Or rather, the series is Necrotic Apocalypse, but the book is Ravenous.
Ah. Michael Spitz, what was the last Firstborn release, and what was the first Primaris release? Well, the first Primaris release was in 2018 with the start of 8th edition, or 2017 with the start of 8th edition, because they came out in the core box. And then the last regular Space Marine might have been the Death Watch Space Marines from 2015. It's possible that there was some characters released after that, but I think that might be right. 2015. And something tells me that might be the last release for the Classic Marines.
I bet you're wrong. Yeah, probably.
I think it's probably, the last release, probably because they look worse.
You said it, not me.
Well,
and now you're about to get
zombies. Neat.
Are zombies cooler than vampires?
I mean, they go hand in hand a little, but
that's what I was gonna say.
I think vampires are more interesting. Vampires have more personality for sure, because zombies don't have a personality because they're dead.
But there's something special about that horde of zombies, though. What if you have zombies but a vampire ringleader?
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
P.T. Barnum, the vampire.
P.T. Barnum.
Step right up, folks, and get a picture with a zombie.
And he'll take a bite out of you. Only 25 cents.
Flimbo the Dude. It'll be my first non-box art color scheme. Kino is Terminator Chaplain from Adepticon or the Hero Series Terminators. Well, those don't count. I mean, they sort of do. I guess, yeah, Space Marine Heroes was probably the last regular Space Marines.
Flimbo the Dude. Hey, completely... it moved. Hey, completely random, but I was thinking of getting into Necromunda and doing a Goliath gang with a color scheme based on Bane from DC Comics. IDK if I should go through with it, though.
Yeah. Dude, I've put together some of those models, the Necromunda Goliath gangers. They're pretty fun. They got some good sculpts, fun to paint.
Why not go through it if you think it's a cool idea?
And it's like, I mean, it's relatively cheap by 40K standards, $40 for 10 with a bunch of options.
What I always say is do what you think is cool, and it can always change later. It's not cool. Comic Wolf. Eons, what are you sipping on?
Some zero sugar root beer.
Otherwise known as vodka.
Yeah. Taking big old gulps. Kinona. Zombies equal consumerism / societal critique. Vampires equal xenophobic critique.
Interesting.
Whoa, 77. Zombies versus vampires is really a question of the lore. For example, the bust is a zombie necromancer with full human intelligence. Wait, so they're dead, and they have magic, but they have their regular intelligence. So they're like a ghoul from Fallout.
Hell, I think I've seen those people in real life. I'm double checking to make sure I got all my pants on with my works. God, their pants are weird. There are some weird pants. There you go. Man, I really wish I got a burp water before this. I'm gonna have to run and go grab one before the Patreon stream.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a Patreon stream.
And there's one every single Friday. If you're a patron, you get 4 extra. You get basically 8 more hours of streaming a month.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness! Woe77 join the Patreon.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Thank you, Woe77.
Well, thank you.
You should share that bus to the Discord.
Yes, you should.
You should have done that before, but
you should have. Yeah, you should have done that before you joined the Patreon. But now that you joined the Patreon, you definitely should.
Yeah. Give us a glimpse of that smart zombie.
Exactly.
Quinones.
Go ahead.
Quinones, the Goliath gang has the new models that look like Bane too. Oh yeah, I forgot they came out with a bunch of new stuff. R.I.P. DMX.
Yep, I was about to say. Yeah, good old DMX. I love his rendition of what's it called?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yeah, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Done in the DMX style. You were just talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Faces are hard. Especially lady faces. I can't just make it look ugly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could. It's just an ugly lady. But those are showgirls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Woe77. I'll share it after it's printed.
There
you go. Love it.
I need my man Zumakito to give me some tips. In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes. You should do a 5-minute Skype call with him.
Yeah.
Akino knows. I had a friend that worked with DMX, and I didn't find out until today. I missed out on so many great networking opportunities by not going to UCLA. Amazing. That is an expensive school. Especially if you're out of state.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I need a little medium on that.
I know. I was listening to this podcast where someone just casually mentioned that they played basketball with DMX, and they just ignored that story. I was like, I want to hear about that. They just kept talking about DMX just as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear the personal story.
Yeah.
About DMX.
Yeah.
But they literally
they were playing basketball and DMX was a dick and.
I wanted to hear about that story. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they just moved right past that. I was like, damn it. And everyone in the comments was like, what the fuck? Come on. What's going on?
Flimbo the dude, do you think all the Mexican humans just kind of moved to an empty planet and just made it Planet Ultra Mexico? Like Mexico but purple. Well, we all know that Mexico has a slight yellow tinge because Breaking Bad.
God,
I love Breaking Bad.
Amazing.
What a good show. That show had respect for its props. Anytime a prop showed up, it was always very well telegraphed. Mm-hmm. Stuff didn't just appear.
Mm-hmm.
Chekhov's gun, the show.
Sponsored by a giant budget.
Mm-hmm. It's the planet that the Crimson Fist recruit from. Oh yeah, the Crimson Fists are cool. I have a Crimson Fist. I have the very limited edition Crimson Fist, like 2013 anniversary model.
Mm-hmm.
That I got for a great deal. The box has some pretty extensive water damage, but the model's fine.
Remember, we saw the RV.
Yeah, we did. I touched it and they yelled at me.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's a picture of us, I believe, with it.
Ah, neat.
Which is fun. I mean, we're new. We probably shouldn't have been, but. Yeah.
Treasure Hoard Hobbies. Fun. Drop my model. I'm. Love the ominous. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just gotta leave it hanging. Oh, I dropped basically every model I've ever painted.
Those three ladies.
Oh,
millions of times.
I'm just waiting for the day they get dropped. I'm sure the plenty of their the only paint that's gonna chip is the stuff on their face.
Wouldn't that be something?
They're gonna land eyes first.
Oh yeah.
Michael Spitz. I figured out how to get rid of the junk minis that come with Warhammer Imperium. Paint them.
Oh.
Treasure Hoard Hobby. Scraped off some of the layers on the top of the head. FML. Fuck my life. You know what, Treasure Hoard Hobbies? Paint it right now. Because if you don't paint it, if you don't fix it right now, you probably won't.
That's very true.
If it's just a little scrape, it won't be that bad to fix it. But if you wait on it, you'll never want to come back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give her clown makeup. You won't. Yeah, I probably won't. I worked this much to get it here.
Are there clowns in the performers?
No. There is a fire eater, and there are ice dancers. They're no clown though. They're not carnival. They're theater. Performers.
Yeah. I like clowns though. I think they're fun.
I wouldn't mind an evil clown. That could be really fun.
I mean, I'm a clown, so I feel like it would work. I could just play as me.
Yeah.
I could be Bartholomew, the clown.
All right, I'm going to call that face-faced. I don't know if it's the greatest face ever faced, but I think it's still better than a lot of the Games Workshop faces, so.
Yeah.
Whoa, 77. I'm super clumsy with my models as well. It just happens. Yep. If you pick up and put down small, delicate objects constantly, it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Although it also means you're having fun with them.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that there's people out there that paint them, put them on the shelf, and never touch them ever again.
Mm-hmm. Treasure Hoard Hobbies. I'm actually trying to see if I can turn into part of the paint job, like a dent in the skull. Ah, neat. Kino Quinones. I bought Cursed City solely because I wanted to paint half-naked Turkish vampire. She looks great. I can't wait to see the gold embroidery on the cloak. I can't wait either. Let me know when it's there.
Perfect. All right. What is the next order of op for these repo? Getting them all fixed up. Get them all redone. I think I have to fix some of their shirts. Because some of them didn't get painted all the way.
Hey, Hoke, have you ever thought about removing cloaks, capes from models and replacing them with cloth ones? Probably not. The tricky thing sometimes
like minifigures?
Like, I would assume models?
Lego minifigures?
I think Lego minifigures have cloth capes. I mean, they're super duper starched, but...
I know, that's what I was saying. Like, is that the kind of... Is that what we're talking about? That's what it's going to look like?
Yeah, like, it's hard to take the real thing, because the real thing is going to read as real life scale, not tiny, tiny microscopic scale. Whoa, 77. I made a squad of tactical marines and broke and had to reglue each one no less than twice each. Candace, why does she look so nervous? I don't think she looks nervous. I think she looks like she's about to fuck someone up. Because these are actually like warriors.
Mm-hmm.
They probably cast spells though.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if there was going to be a cloak or a cape, wouldn't it have to be like paper thin to be in scale?
Yeah, it would have to be very, very thin. And if it was super thin paper, then it probably wouldn't drape like fabric.
Mm-hmm.
TK 3D prints. Print the cloth effects onto paper and then use that as the robes and dresses, clothes. I have a hard... I mean, I've built dresses and gowns and things. I have a really hard time believing that would work. Particularly on the scale. I mean, this lady is smaller than my thumb.
Mm-hmm.
So, good luck getting, building a dress in scale.
Mm-hmm. Muppet-minded? Wow, these new orcs sure do look strange.
Don't they, though? All right, so this character is kind of is a redhead. Ooh, look at this! Boom! You guys are gonna see it in about 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nick is also
That's
here.
Amazing. That's pretty funny. It's like the exact right size.
Yep. You could use thick aluminum for robe conversions. I think you probably mean thin aluminum. You probably don't want to use some, half-inch aluminum stock. Slightly more effective than using a lighter and sheet of plastic card. I've never had much luck with the plastic card either. I usually use very, very thin tin to make banners or green stuff. I think I do have a video on making banners out of plastic card, but they're like big square banners. Nothing too crazy.
And you have ones on 10.
You said that yourself that the material would have to be paper thin. It'd have to be paper thin to read as clothing, but I still don't think it would look good.
Mm-hmm.
Flimbo the dude just saw that the Goliath gang is only $35 on Amazon. I'm gonna go for the Bane Goliath, so I will break the bat.
Awesome. You have to keep us updated.
Yeah. You need to make a little Batman head and put it on the base.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Jokel, Nick has nice jugs.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, little brothers. I am smoking sacred herbs in preparation for painting.
Yeah, you are. Are you a productive hire? I mean, you sound like it. I'm not productive when I'm high. I just don't do anything. I lay down and go to bed. Not that I would ever do that.
Yeah, partake in the devil's lettuce. I'm using chocolate brown for the hair.
Yeah.
Because all things must be painted chocolate brown.
And they make it with real chocolate, right?
Yes.
The paint. For picky painters.
Yeah, I think for some reason they actually tell you to use this paint in serving sizes.
Oh, that's odd. But who's to disagree with the Vallejo?
Mm-hmm. Flimbo the Dude definitely going to put random Batman references on the model.
Yeah.
You gotta write somewhere. Save Martha. Kinoki known as Night Lord's upgrade sprue is basically a Batman helmet upgrade. Ah.
There you go.
AR, very much so. I get extremely creative and have lots of fun painting Space Marines.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I envy you. I get tired and go to bed.
I just get annoyed that I can't think.
And then go to bed.
Flimbo the Dude. Martha, how do you know that name? Remember when that movie was just kind of poopy? Apparently Zack Snyder's Justice League 4-hour extravaganza is pretty good, but still have a hard time believing it. You know, usually when the first 3 movies stink, the 4th one isn't going to be great.
You're just being a hater?
That's true. I am a Marvel fanboy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said that, right? Hater.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, 77, because spider mechanical legs would be really fitting for Palpatine. That'd be pretty sweet. Whoa, 77, I have a really interesting kit bash idea. Emperor Palpatine's torso on a Tech Priest Dominus legs. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I wish we got to see a little bit more of Palpatine in 9, because he seemed to have some sort of a weird, like, cyborg... Like, he was, like, attached to a crane or some sort of an arm. He didn't get to do much. He kind of got taken out pretty quick, so we didn't get to see him in all his glory. But G-Force member 45, DC. DC or good? Pick one. DC or good? Pick a good DC movie.
No, it's either DC or it's good.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing.
You know what? I really liked Wonder Woman. I thought that was a pretty good DC movie. Is Blade DC? I love Blade with Wesley Snipes. One of my favorite movies.
AR, smoking the wrong selection of sacred herbs is my guess as to why you take a nap. I disagree. I've enjoyed many different kinds of many different varieties, and I don't notice a giant difference between my feelings and what happens to me. I don't know. I mean, I'm open to it again, many times over. But it could be. Let's just say maybe I'm enjoying a little too much, and that could be the problem.
Haunted Bagel Hobbies. Tell that to Star Wars. The 4th one was way better than the first 3. Yep, Star Wars 77. Yeah, everybody after seeing Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, when Star Wars when the Star Wars A New Hope came out, everyone was like, thank God. Because that's how they came out.
Yep, that's the order.
Kinones. Zack Snyder Justice League is better than the Whedon cut, but it was overhyped, bloated, non-linear, and had some weird sections. 7 out of 10. Kinones. Blade is Marvel. Okay, Marvel's better. I like most Marvel movies. I like one DC movie. You know what? Technically, The Dark Knight's DC. And The Dark Knight's probably one of the best ever. Joker.
Oh, Joker's really good.
Joker is crazy.
My favorite part about the Joker is all the people dressing up as the Joker trying to pretend to be the Joker. It's one of my favorite things.
Jeez, my terracotta paint is exploding on me.
Oh.
But sometimes droppers, they just paint just starts flowing out.
Mm-hmm. No, they're perfect. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, everyone should spend hours of their lives transferring all their paint into dropper bottles.
That's what Midwinter did today.
Mm-hmm. Haunted Bagel. In my timeline, 1970 happened before 2000. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
However you number your movies is how they came out.
Exactly.
So The Hobbit actually came out before Lord of the Rings. Zenubicue! Some motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill. Blade. What does that even mean? Some people will do things even though it's impossible. It doesn't make any sense. Also, there's no such thing as ice skating uphill. Water, like, how would water not freeze flat? TK City Prince. Remember, folks, hit the thumbs down and show your support. We love them. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe icon for all the latest videos and streams. We also have a Discord and Patreon.
Yeah, and Patreon stream tonight. We're going to get wet. We're going to get wild.
Kino Quinones. DC has better books and characters, especially Neil Gaiman's work. Marvel Comics have been so surface level since the 90s. You know what, though? Their movies do better. Marvel's been doing pretty good in the movie department. Takamuto, can't wait for The Hobbit 2. Electric Boogaloo. Zenubicue. Water freezes on hills. What? How would water... Like, I'm picked... Okay, so, like, could a body of water freeze on an angle?
I mean, maybe there's snow and the snow freezes?
Oh, well, yeah, ice... I guess that's true.
And that becomes ice?
You can ice skate on ice that's just on ground, not necessarily water. But usually you're ice skating on ice that was water. Haunted Bagel Hobbies. Numbers are just constructs made by the birds to bring you down. Birds aren't real.
You're a dentist.
Michael Spitz. Have either of you been under the influence of Biggie's grass on stream? No.
No.
I don't really like it, and it's expensive.
It is expensive. It's very expensive here, too. Jesus Christ. Hey, they like to tax. Illinois likes to tax you and then not spend the money on things that are helpful.
Yeah.
So.
Zenubicue. I have no idea how ice skating works, but the water being on an angle doesn't seem like a super eliminating factor. I bet it would be a pretty... I've ice skated before. I bet it'd be a pretty shocking difference. Ice skating on an incline?
That's hard, but I bet you could do it.
I bet it could be done.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Even though it's like basically going to become summer soon.
I guess. So you take like an ice skating rink, you let it freeze, and then you turn the entire ice skating rink onto an angle. Then you have an uphill to ice skate with.
Yeah, it sounds plausible. Yeah, ice is really light, so that's going to be super easy.
It's only going to be, what, hundreds of thousands of tons.
Yeah. Maybe you do a small patch first to see if it's possible.
This fool 89. Who made you the ice skating police? Or you can have man-made ice on an incline like the Red Bull ice race thing.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Whoa, 77. Yes, water can freeze on an angle. I guess it doesn't seem like a common occurrence though. In like a large enough quantities, like I've seen waves frozen, but you can't really ice skate on them because they're not like huge. Mm-hmm. You know, you could ice skate 3 steps. Mm-hmm. Kinoki, I can't imagine buying government drugs.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
The phrase is meant to mean some people always make things as difficult as possible. Does that make sense in the movie, though? Because the guy wanted to overthrow the vampire council, and so he tried to resurrect a god or something. But I feel like his plan made sense. Blade just saved the day in the end. I mean, I love the quote because it doesn't make sense. Like, that's the last moment, that's the last thing in the movie.
It's pretty fun.
G-Force number 45. Time to throw some more images of the Warhound on the Discord. This time, it's the completed head, Princept, and Motorati.
Nice.
In the book, Brutal Cunnin, orcs invade the head of a titan, and the squig kills the Princept, and the orc war boss, misreading Princept, names the squig Princess.
Yes, it's very funny.
40K is very serious business.
Yes, exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, 77. Ice skating uphill would suck, like climbing steep dunes. Mm-hmm. Kinona's Blade saying anything makes sense in that movie. I love Blade. I love that the poor henchman zombie who just every time he meets Blade, he just gets horribly injured for the entire movie. Like the movie opens with him getting set on fire, and then later Blade cuts off all his fingers, and then later Blade shoves his head into a train. And then in the end, he just gets taken out.
Amazing.
Takamoto, who would win, Blade versus Spawn versus Lobo? I don't know, probably Spawn, because doesn't Spawn literally have, like, super god powers? Like, Blade is just a really, really strong vampire guy, and Lobo is just a really strong person. Like, can't Spawn fly?
Did they get all their shirts? Their little shirts? Mm. Alcoholic. Best vampires in the Legacy of the Kane series.
I mean, you're pretty close, but I would say best vampires are in Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Yes. And probably the most realistic.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think vampires would explode horrendously in the sun. I think they would just sparkle a little.
Yeah. It'd be sexy.
Kino, Spawn has the powers of hell, so yeah, I think Spawn would probably take it.
Mm-hmm.
This Fool 89. I wish they would make more Riddick movies. Riddick was the shit. I think they made a Riddick movie not that long ago, like 5 years ago, 6 years or 4 years ago. They're probably gonna make some more Riddick. I know Vin Diesel loves those movies. Dr. Joker. Wesley Snipes was overheard saying the skate uphill thing on set, and they put it in the script last minute. Yes, I've heard that too from the director's audio commentary.
That's pretty fun.
ZNBQ tips, I have no idea what Blade meant, but this movie is fun. So, how about a Patreon hot take for the people? Also done as a reveal. Blade is so good. It's such a fun movie. Hot take for the stream.
The hot take that has to be kind of warm.
Yeah.
And a little less hot.
I don't know. How about I don't know. The Marvel movies are still good. Everyone's just burnt out on them. Because I know recently it seems that the trend for Marvel is that everyone's kind of over it. Which I get, 20 movies over the course of 11 years, but
yeah,
they're pretty darn good movies.
So that's why. So you think that's why people are crapping on it?
A little bit.
You think that you don't think that the quality has changed?
I think it's gotten better for the most part.
Ooh.
I mean, Iron Man, Iron Man 1 is perfect, but Thor 3 is so much better than Thor 1. Who's going back and rewatching Captain America: The First Avenger? Not every Marvel movie has been awesome. Well, actually, they all have been pretty awesome, but some of them are better than others, I would say. Spider-Man Homecoming was amazing. The world lost its mind for Black Panther. 25 people really like Doctor Strange. No one cared about Ant-Man. Not a single person cared about Ant-Man or the Wasp. I don't think Paul Rudd even saw that movie. Power Surge. Yo, in the middle of a debate, just passing on to drop a dislike.
Hell yeah. Which, by the way, 5 people like this.
Nah.
I know. Boo.
ZNBQ. There was a third Riddick movie that was terrible. Oh, is that the newest one? I mean, the first Riddick movie, which is just called Pitch Black, is amazing. Super, super good sci-fi movie. ZNBQ. I'm enjoying Falcon and Winter Soldier a lot. You know what? It looks like, once again, Marvel is knocking it out of the ballpark. It seems like changing it up and doing everything on TV is keeping everything fresh. Because I've heard WandaVision was awesome. Some people like that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. And people are saying good things about Winter Soldier and the Falcon. So maybe they do cool their jets on the movies and move everything to TV for a little bit. Man, does anyone remember Daredevil? That was a good show. You should bring that back.
There's something nice about being on TV.
Yeah.
I think there's this illusion of choice of I won't binge them all, but then you do anyways.
Dr. Drogo. Almost all of the Marvel movies were home runs. Star Wars, on the other hand, every single one perfection.
Exactly. I'm so glad that you agree, Dr. Drokel.
Kino Kinona's hot take. Marvel can't still put out good movies if they stop putting out movies. Movies as an industry are worse than movies as an art. Yeah, and I think there's definitely truth in that. But also, isn't it always movies we don't like are just, industry crapping on the world, but movies that are really, really good are oh, that was just an artistic passion project that had no everyone wants to make money and have their movie be a big success. Sometimes I think it's harder. It's hard for a Disney movie to come out and not feel, if honestly or not, for it not to feel like a product.
Yeah.
I think also I really wish everyone would not, the news and stuff would just not talk about behind the scenes stuff for it doesn't help anything to know that Oscar Isaac was shitty on the set of whatever movie.
Right. Ellen was mean to her interns. Stuff like that.
Yeah, keep that to yourself, interns. You're lucky to work for the Ellen show. Make $3 an hour or whatever.
Exactly.
Have Ellen hit you.
Yeah. You should be grateful that Ellen only just hit you.
Tekamuto. Event Horizon was basically a movie about the plot of the Rogue Trader kill team. Yeah. Event Horizon is phenomenal. Love it. Very scary, very exciting, very interesting. Good movie. There was a Riddick game on the Xbox 360. Vin Diesel did the voice work on it, and it was a really solid game. Vin Diesel loves Riddick. Vin Diesel is actually a giant nerd. Like he had a guest spot in Fast and the Furious to help finance Riddick 3, which apparently sucked, according to Xenovacu.
Amazing. Dr. Drokel. No, C on the other hand is garbage. Hot garbage. Dumpster fire-esque garbage.
I didn't get it.
Talking about Star Wars.
Oh. Wait, but which one was garbage? Which one was hot garbage? Which one was dumpster fire? Like, are you talking about like maybe like Attack of the Clones and then the Ewok movies? And then Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Prussian Blue, just popping in to say hi. And even, if you're like 12 to 14, Attack of the Clones has got some neat stuff. Like the fight at the end is kind of cool. All 2 minutes of it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's how old I am.
Yeah. Xenoq. Pitch Black was better than it had any right to be. Chronicles of Riddick was better than Pitch Black, and then Riddick was terrible. The 4th Riddick movie is still in production, supposedly. I hope they keep cranking them out. You guys are talking about you love passion. Well, there's some passion behind these Riddick movies.
Makino Kino as Vin Diesel wrote the intro to D&D Player's Handbook 3.5. That's fun.
That is fun. Yeah, I know he's a big D&D guy.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Spitz. Doesn't Vin Diesel play Custodes? That would suggest stupidity. No, that's Superman. Henry Cavill. Dr. Drogo. Look up Vin Diesel Street Sharks on YouTube sometime. Hand Shark. Kino. It's best to worst. 5. Oh, God, you're doing the numbers. 5. So Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back. A New Hope. Return of the Jedi. Attack of the Clones. The Force Awakens.
And the rest.
I don't get why Attack of the Clones is on the list, but or best to worst. Wait, so then are the rest just in the worst column?
Yes.
I would swap 2 with any of the other prequels, 1 or 3. I don't know.
What about 8 or 9?
I think I'd probably go 7 or Force Awakens is probably my favorite. Mm-hmm. Very closely followed by A New Hope, then Empire, then probably 9, whatever they called that one, I don't even remember. The Jedi Awakens, The Forces of Destiny. Mm-hmm. God, there's so goddamn many movies.
And the rest.
And the rest are here on Gilligan's Isle.
And speaking of the rest, it is 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be switching over to our Patreon only stream.
Yeah.
So we'll get that going after a pee break, a burp water break. And yeah, so we had a whole week of videos. Watch them all.
Yeah, we did.
And we'll be back tomorrow with another live stream at 9 p.m. Central.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
End.